You have it all figured in your head, but you don't know how to start. And you know, the crazy part is people are really, really good at having ideas. And you see, until you bring it out from the inside and make it a reality, it's still a figment of your imagination. So if you're one of those people who are great at having ideas, but you don't know how to start, you don't know how to bring it to reality, I got your back. In this video, we're going to unravel steps to bring in those imaginations to reality. I'm just going to share two keys. The first key on my list is to get clarity, like get clarity on what exactly you want. It's a picture, it's a pigment of your imagination, but you need to get clarity of exactly what this thing is, what it will be used for, what solution is it providing. You need to be able to answer all these questions. For instance, these airplanes that you see today, many of these gadgets you see today, the blenders, the airplanes, the fans, electricity, internet, everything started as a pigment of imagination, but somehow these things were brought to life. So you need to get clarity on what this thing is used for, what solution it is providing. Otherwise, it will just be there dead in your memory. So now the question is, how do you get clarity on what exactly you want? The art of meditation, or if I will not call it meditation, is the act of staying still. Like, you need to get away from the noise. You need to get away from you need to get away from the noise, because the world is really noisy. There is Facebook, there is Instagram, there is YouTube, there is me calling for your attention. So you see, everything is calling for your attention. So you need to get away from the noise. It is in the art of stillness. If you can still your mind, if you can quieten your soul, you realize that everything, all the answers you need are just residing within you. So now, how do you get clarity? For me, I will still talk about mornings. I love early mornings because in the early hours of the morning, you're really hyperactive. The day is still fresh. There is no noise. There is no distraction. So you need to utilize your morning. You need to leverage your morning. So what exactly do you do when you wake up? What you do with your mornings is really vital. Don't just get off the bed and next thing you're going to YouTube to see the notifications you have. You want to know what is trending. You're on Instagram, you're on TikTok. That is not the way we now start their mornings. Don't start your morning that way. When you start your day with God. I know this might sound old school, but yes, start your day with God. Start your day with God and take your time to meditate on that thing. Take your time to think. Take your time to think deeply about what it is you want to craft. It is in the art of stillness that you begin to get clarity, that the picture begins to materialize to something that feels like it's tangible. Because if you cannot hold it until it is tangible, it has no use, it has no effect. Can I say this? And sometimes it might not be a new invention on the block, it might be something that already is in existence. If it's something already is in existence, you need to ask yourself, what is the unique value proposition? How are you going to set yourself apart? How are you coming with a different ginger? How are you coming with a different vibe? What is it you're bringing on board that we're going to be looking forward to? What is it you're bringing on board that's going to be amazing? Because for me, I believe that everybody has a unique proposition. Nobody sounds exactly the same. There might be similarities, but I do believe that everybody has a unique proposition. So you need to question yourself, what is the unique proposition you're bringing on board? And you need to ask yourself, what are your financial projections? This particular one is for people in business. A lot of people who start out in business do not have financial projections. Many people who have started business in Nigeria started business because they couldn't get jobs. Many of them started the business because they're still applying to jobs and they're just trying to pass time. See, it's really not the best. Try to have a financial projection. It is when you have a financial, let me tell you, the reason why you need a financial projection is to place you under pressure to do what is needful. If, for instance, you say it's a new startup, you want to say, let's say 50,000 profits weekly or 50,000 in profits monthly, this would make you calculate how many products you need to sell, where you need to sell to, the kind of customers you need to see. So you see, these things will place you under pressure to think, and it's in the process of thinking that you can now begin to get clarity on this thing. So you cannot divorce financial projection from what you are doing. So this is just for business. But then if it's for maybe an investment or for maybe a charity cause, you also need to put these things into place, because it is in putting the finance part of it that helps you to think clearly, that helps you to know the kind of effort you need to put in that job. The second one is to set goals before you sell. You see, I used to make this mistake. Like when you just hear, or when something just, some people are very spontaneous, and I used to be that spontaneous person. Don't don't give in to spontaneity. Even if this idea comes to mind, okay, do this, is for a charity cause, or do that, it's going to bring XYZ amount of money, or let's just say an idea just comes to mind. Don't just run, don't just run with the word because you want to obey your instincts. It's good to honor your instincts, it's good to obey, it's good to listen to what your inner spirit is saying, but then it's good to set goals before you sell, because it's in setting goals before you sell that gives you more clarity, it gives you more ideal to what the picture is. It's in setting goals that you understand a lot of things. I'm going to just explain two things that setting goals helps you to do. One, setting goals helps you to adapt to change quickly, because the human mind is so beautiful, it's so wonderful. If you sit down as a human being and there are no distractions, you can come up with a million ideas, and these ideas will sound so good. So, but you see, the moment you embark on the journey, you realize that some things will not work, you realize that some things will just not work, and you really cannot understand why this beautiful idea is not working. So when you set your goals before you sell, it helps you to easily adapt to the change, because you might have like maybe 10, you might have a list of 10 items on your plate. It will be shocking to see that maybe only two strategies work. So when you have your goals staring at you in the face, you can easily adapt to change, and you can really give into it. Makes you more flexible because you have a goal. There is something you're looking at. Don't ever make that mistake of not setting goals before you sell. Number two, setting goals helps you to know what that you're working with something. So it can help you to measure your growth and know what you need to cut slack on, and where you need to spend more time. You need to check the metrics, you need to know what is working, what is not working, where do we spend more time, what do we cut off entirely. So you see, so that's it, guys. If you have this thought, if you have this idea in your mind, bring it out. Like, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. Take a book, take a sheet of paper, wake up in the mornings, utilize your mornings, wake up in the morning, utilize your morning, start writing those ideas. And that's it for now. If you watched until the end, it means you liked this video. So do not forget to like, share, and just tell me, do you have other strategies that I did not mention, that I did not mention? Please share them with me in the comment section. Who knows? Somebody might be watching and needs to get out of something really deep. Until then, see you in my next video.